Okay, YouTube. So I just adjusted the valves on this pit bike. Also adjusted the clutch, and I had good compression when I screwed the plug in. But I didn't tighten it up all the way, so I went to tighten it up, and it was feeling like it really wasn't tightening up. But I didn't want to strip my head, so I kept taking it out and putting it back in, and pretty much now you can see what was happening. That was an NGK plug. It might have got too hot or something. It was coming out before it broke. So it was coming out. Let me find my needle nose. Got my needle nose here. And we'll get that out the rest of the way. I got another fresh plug to put in it. Came with my stator and my CDI and coil ignition. I just pray that didn't nothing fall in my motor. As long as that didn't happen. But it seems like it's let me zoom out. Seemed like it broke off clean. We'll finish getting it out and see. I'll be back when I get it out. Okay, so there's a little piece in here that didn't come out. So I don't know if you can see that, but there is a little piece in here, but it seems like that just come off of the spark plug for whatever reason. It decided to do that, but I'm glad that it was doing it while it came out, and I was able to manage to get it out. So we got a fresh plug for this thing. Let's go grab that. This would be what I'm looking for. See, this is the old stator here. We changed the stator. I kept it because it may be good still. Still got like a CDI box right here. I might run this one day just trying to see. But this is what we were after. I was leaving that. That was the old plug. I left that in there because it was an NGK. But maybe I should have changed it. Maybe that was a sign that it was part of my problem. And it started. So we got this fresh 3-prong. Plug that we're gonna put in there, because I wasn't getting the understanding of why it was feeling like it didn't want to tighten up, and I don't want anything getting stuck in this motor. I've been putting a lot of work into it, so we're gonna put this fresh plug in here, and it has good compression. Like At one point, I was able to just push the kickstart down with my hand. Free, flip free, didn't have any resistance really. Now it's got major resistance. So it's got compression for sure, like a fresh top end is on it. Um, Adjusted the clutch. You go in here and adjust the clutch. I went in and adjusted the valves. I put a new CDI all wire and harness on here. Cleaned out the carburetor. Got an air filter to go on that. Put me a muffler. I got a fresh set of plastics for it. I just need to get a decal kit. And yeah, probably gonna lace it up for sale. You know, had to take the front tire off of the rim because the person that had it before me put that on backwards and then put the rim on backwards. So the disc brake, the caliper is on the left side of the bike, but they had the disc on the right side of the bike. So I had to do that. I had to put a new sight glass in this reservoir on the brake and put a brake lever on it. I also bought a new clutch lever and brake lever, so a new clutch cable. Um, I had to put bolts in the engine because they didn't have bolts in the engine. Um, you know, it didn't have a muffler, so I put a muffler on it. A brand new crushed gasket on it, on the exhaust gasket tip. Um, yeah, the chain was rusty. I soaked that in vinegar and cleaned that up. Probably gonna do it again and then oil it real good. It's got a nice shock on it, adjustable shock. You can adjust that recoil on it. Yeah, bled the front brakes in. It could use some new grips, maybe a new throttle cable and throttle. It's got a kill switch on the handlebars now. Um, yeah, I wired in the neutral safety switch into the new wiring harness. I didn't want to take anything off of the bike. Probably could use a new set of foot pegs and one of those scrape guards under the motor. Just dress it up so it look good. I might tape off the front forks, take the wheel off and spray those all black. See, they kind of beat up looking. But give me a minute, I'm gonna put this in here. We're gonna put that in. Let's put this in real quick. And then I'm gonna look at this other plug. Oh, that's kind of going in hard. Up, I can see the problem. Chinese. By every one of these tongs. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's like slag. I might have to tape the tip of this up and hit it with a little bit of a foul. Because that did not just want to screw in at all. I don't know if you guys could see that though, but by all of these tongs right around this area, it's just like a whole bunch of slag. Give me a minute, let me figure this out. Okay, YouTube. See, I went and got the big foul Did a fouling, little light fouling on all of it. Blow it off. I didn't really put too many shavings